Alright guys, back here at the Motorplex. We're coming out for the Torry's first run shortly. Connor's got a little bit less preload in it, going for some rear steer. And we're just going to go out here and see if it goes down the track. So if it goes down nice and straight the first half, you'll probably cook it early. And we'll just go from there and then come out 6 o'clock and do the real deal. So we're just going to go out here and give it a hit, see what we can do.
Sweet, 646 and 349, that's mint.
Okay guys, there you go, Torry, 646. That's perfect. Kind of rolled off it right at the end there. Went down mine out because we got out of it. All we wanted to do was make sure the car was going straight and make sure we got something hooked up for the 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock runs later on in the night. So that gives us a lot of confidence that the car's going to do what it's supposed to do, and we can confidently put more in it and go a little bit faster. So anyway, we've got Casey in the lanes now for her first qualifier. We're just going to get sharpened up on the tree and we're going to play with our dial-ins and make sure we're on the game. Yeah, buddy. Alright guys, we're back out here for Connor's compulsory qualifier in the Torana. I think he's pretty much left everything the same here. It went nice and straight. We're just going to let the track come around to us in this one and the atmosphere conditions and just see what we can do. Like, it went nice and straight, so he might have taken a little bit out the top of first gear because it did start to quiver the tyre there. As you're seeing for Casey's run, went at 766. That's a little bit off, dropped a bit of mile an hour, went a bit slower to the 60 foot. The little 350 really gets knocked around by poor air conditions and stuff like that, and 2,300 feet of air, so it sort of dies out of the hole and it doesn't really recover all that well. There's Bridget. Yeah, so that's why that went a bit slower. Hopefully as the air conditions come around, it goes a little bit faster and we can get back to where we usually are. So here we go. .765 and 277, not bad, that's right where we thought. There's a bit of oil hanging around on the top of the disc. Alright guys, back out here for Connor's first round elimination. He's got the solo because we top qualified. We've made a few changes to the tune. We're going to hit it harder out of the hole and give it a better chance of getting through that 60 foot and those wheelies and not running over the tyre and getting right up on the wheelie bar. So the track feels good. The air's not the best, but we can work with that. As long as the track's there, then I think we got something here with the Torry. So see how we go. And as you've seen with Casey's car, it went just a little bit quicker. The air come around a little bit, but the wind picked up quite a bit as well, so it sort of negates the air getting better. That's why that did that, and we were sort of hoping it wouldn't change too much for our first round, but what do you know, the wind's completely dropped off, so we're going to have an educated guess what we're going to run, and we're just going to give it a go and see how we do. So let's see how we go. All right, guys, out here for Casey's E1 against Brody Zapier. We got a 55 on the board here. The air's come around, the wind's dropped right off, so we're going from a 64 to a 55. So see how we go. The Torry's run didn't go so well. It's like the air wasn't on, the CO2 that controls the wastegates, because it could never build boost and never get onto the chip. But we don't know quite what happened yet. We're going to have to get back to the pits and look at that, but the one time you just need the thing to go down, something funny happens. We spooled it up in the pits right before this run, and it was all mint. Come out here, and now something's wrong. So it's hard to explain, it really sucks, but we're going to have to look into it. Here we go. Woo! Go! Come on, boy! All right, guys. We're in the lane for B final for Connor and A final for Casey. Last round against Brody Zapier. Casey stapled him to the tree with an 015 light against a 137. Given how much the weather conditions changed, we went all the way down to a 55 because we didn't want any surprises, and we thought we could have run a 57-ish, somewhere around that area, and it ended up running a 60. So that's good enough. The package was good enough to beat Brody. He went a 701 on a 697 or something like that with a 137 light, so good enough to get it over Brody this time, and she heads into the A final against Norbert Clate in the 70.5 Camaro. So that should be a good race. Norbert's pretty stout on the tree and his car's pretty consistent, so should be a good race. Anyway, Casey's up now. Let's see what she can do. Here she is, there's the Camaro of Norbert Clate. Looks good too, all black, stealthed out, looks mint. Here we go, Casey, let's get it. All right, here we go, Connor against Marino Galotto for the B final. Let's go.
for Marino. We're creeping towards the wall there for Connor. What a rate!
Unlucky, eh? 750 out of nowhere.
And I was going to back off, but my back off wouldn't have done that.
Nah. Alright guys, the operation's all packed up. As you've seen in that one, the Torry, that's the run it should have done at 8 o'clock when it wouldn't spool up properly. Basically what happened is, on the spool up, it hit a low oil pressure safety, which was set probably a little bit too high, and it shut off the boost control, so it just only made gate pressure and it never got to its targeted boost and never got on the chip. So that's why that happened. We added a litre of oil into it and brought it right back up to where it's meant to be. And then for the B final, it went out there and did exactly what it was meant to do, and it went down perfectly. And as you've seen for Casey's run, absolute heartache. He was on fire all day, and out of nowhere, the conditions didn't change enough for the car to run a whole tenth quicker, and it caught us off guard once again. She was on fire all weekend, and it's just unfortunate the car did that. I mean, we can only predict so much. We want to go for a good package and all that because we want to win, but unlucky for Casey. But we'll come back next meet and we'll hit it twice as hard. So thanks everyone for watching and supporting us, and we'll see you in the next one.